So on January 3rd, Xavi Hernandez did say this: "I don't want anyone to leave. I'm delighted with the squad. It seems there won't be any market for us. I'm happy with Memphis Depay. His attitude is good and he will be important for us. He has the ability to make a difference. He'll have minutes and I like all of them." Now clearly we can see that things have changed, because even after Xavi Hernandez has defended Memphis Depay in the press conference for the Copa del Rey match, everything does indicate now that Memphis will be a Atlético Madrid player. Xavi Hernandez will be losing one of his players in this winter transfer window. So because Memphis Depay will be leaving very soon, when it comes to his numbers and what he did for this club, he has played a total of 42 games, scored 14 goals. He was the top scorer for FC Barcelona in the last season with a total of 12. He has won one Spanish Super Cup and he arrived again back in 2021 in the summer for free. So I think that he had a very solid term with FC Barcelona. Was it outstanding? Like, was it world class? I wouldn't say that either, but it was very solid. And I remember a few months ago when Xavi did take over, deep down we knew that all of us were going to think the exact same thing, and that is that Memphis Depay was going to lose prominence in the first team, mainly because Xavi Hernandez is a coach that likes wingers who are very effective. Like for example, Ansu Fati does not need a lot of minutes to score a goal. He is effective. Dembele also does not need a lot of minutes to generate a chance. This guy, right, Dembele, can generate so many chances within a span of 3 to 5 minutes. He does not need a lot of minutes, but when it comes to Memphis, he does need a lot of minutes, a lot of frequency in order for him to produce something, which is why we all thought that yes, Memphis will be losing so much prominence once Xavi did take over. Now, does this make Memphis a bad player? No, I'm just saying that whatever alternatives we have from Memphis within this Barcelona squad, they're special and they're younger and they also do have a higher ceiling. Like by the time these players like Ansu, Dembele, Ferran Torres, Rafinha do reach the age of Memphis Depay, their ceiling is already going to be much higher. Now, when we talk about just Memphis Depay and we exclude how this affects FC Barcelona, I'm personally very happy for this player because I know that he will flourish at Atletico Madrid. At Barcelona, it just did not seem like he'll get that chance because of who Xavi does prefer. And seeing how Atletico Madrid have lost Joao Felix, Memphis Depay is the perfect replacement for this club. Now, you may say, but Kevin, doesn't this make Atletico Madrid stronger? Why are we making our rivals even stronger? It just doesn't make any sense. And to me, I have no problem with making the rival stronger because only Barcelona will be getting stronger all the time. Like if we see Valencia or Elche or Real Sociedad or Real Madrid or Atletico Madrid or Real Betis, any of these teams get stronger, Barcelona are also going to get stronger because we know the type of coach and the type of sporting department we do have. This Barcelona team is in good hands, and the only thing that will be happening is our competitive level rising even more. Like we want that. We want a very competitive league because that would only make FC Barcelona much stronger. Like when you go out there to go work out and you lift 100 pounds, would you not want to lift 200 pounds on the next day? Would you not want to improve yourself? Would you not want to make your environment stronger so you yourself can get stronger? And so again, I'm thinking about overall, it will make La Liga much stronger because after seeing how so many Spanish clubs had to be forced to sell their players and mostly to the Premier League, it was just so unacceptable to watch because the only thing that we did was make the Premier League much stronger by selling again La Liga players to the Premier League. And the only reason why we were forced, it was because of what Javier Tebas was doing by saying we have a salary cap. If it does not match our salary cap and what we place on you guys have to sell your players. And so that is why we sit here today saying that the Premier League clubs are much stronger than La Liga. That is because we gave them the players. So I'm happy to see that Barcelona is letting go of Memphis to a team like Atletico Madrid. And so as for Memphis, for him personally, this is a very big positive. But now let's go to FC Barcelona and just talk about how this affects Barcelona, because I want to make a few things very clear. Memphis did miss the training session earlier today, and many were saying that Memphis is unprofessional, that Memphis should not be doing this. I'm glad that Memphis is leaving because of what he did and all of these things, right? But let's again make things very clear. He did ask for permission from the club to not go into today's training session, and this is according to Ferran Correas. That is why you do hear that Barcelona will not be taking action against Memphis for not showing up to training. It's mainly because Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and even the player all want to complete this deal as soon as possible and to potentially even have Memphis available for this club in their next game within La Liga. So speaking about the financials for FC Barcelona, the total cost for this operation is going to be around 4 million euros, maybe even a little bit more depending on what type of bonuses they put within this operation. And it's crazy to see that Barcelona are only going to be selling him for like 4 million when they could have maybe price tag him at around 12 to 15 million million euros because it's just way too cheap. Like 4 million euros is nothing. That is like a salary bill for one of our players. But I do believe that the main reason why Barcelona see this as a positive is because on the wage bill, they would be able to take out around 4 to 6 million euros from their salary, and you can definitely fit a player there. Hopefully that player could be Brozovic, and we can offer maybe 5 million euros per season. So financially, this is a big gain for FC Barcelona, and this is a positive for the club. But now let's talk about sportingly, and does this affect Barcelona massively on the field? And just like I have said in the beginning of this video, Xavi did not want to see any player come out, like at all. Like, I know that Xavi Hernandez in some way or in some capacity is frustrated because how would Barcelona let go of Memphis when they knew that they could not bring a alternative to Memphis? And Xavi Hernandez just knows how valuable depth really is, which is why I do assume that Xavi in some way is just frustrated to let go of Memphis without bringing in a brand new left winger or even a striker. But it does say here, according to Tony Juan Marti, that Barcelona will track the market in search for an interesting opportunity, but as of today, the club admits that in principle, nobody will be signed to replace Memphis Depay. Xavi is not the one that has sent Memphis, so just in case like we go through another injury crisis and we don't have Memphis Depay, it's not Xavi's fault. It is simply because the club wanted to let go of this player. Memphis wanted to leave. Xavi has always said that if someone comes out, someone new must come in. But it does seem like Barcelona is going to be betting on La Masia. And there was this video that I did make about a year ago, and I was talking about how there are certain Barcelona B players that can be introduced into the first team very soon. Like, for example, I talked about Alejandro Balde, I talked about Alex Collado. Again, there is a video. I'm going to be putting the link down there on the pinned comment if you guys want to check that out. But I also did talk about another player that many did not know about, and that was Alarcon. And that has been the player that has been talked about the most as of late, and especially within the past 4 hours, because this has been the player that has been named as the replacement of Memphis Depay until at the very least June 2023. If you guys again want to see more about this player and who he is, there is a video on him that I did make 1 year ago. Of course, I'm probably gonna have to like update this and talk about Alarcon now to see what he has done since that time. But I get it, right? You may ask, but if he was so special at that time, why did he not arrive earlier? Why did he not arrive back in August 2022? And to be very honest, I have no idea why. The only thing that I could tell you is that he has been doing so well with Barca Athletic. And another thing that I could tell you is that Xavi Hernandez did sign a couple of wingers, which is maybe the reason why he was unable to go into the first team, because now we have so many wingers. And it says here that Angel Alarcon could take up Memphis Depay's place in the squad until June if Barcelona are unable to find a replacement for the Dutchman. And we can even see this player being included in the squad list for the Copa del Rey. This is going to be a great opportunity, and hopefully he can continue to have more continuity with FC Barcelona even in La Liga. So this has been a player that has had a very strong run since September 2022. He has scored a goal against Victoria Pleasant. Back in September, he has provided an assist against Bayern Munich, where they have tied 3-3. Again, back in September, he has also provided an assist against Inter Milan twice in 2 different matches as a left winger. And then we faced Bayern Munich again, and this is regarding again the under 19 matches. But Barcelona did win against Bayern Munich 3-2, and Barcelona were able to score because Angel Alarcon scored 2 goals. So he has been very involved, and especially in the Champions League for FC Barcelona under 19. And you look at the goals and you look at the type of assist that he does make, this is a player that has a great arrival in the box, right? If you look at the 2 goals that he did score against Bayern Munich, it's phenomenal arrival. He knows how to arrive at the right time inside the box and score the goal. When he is placed as a left winger, he has great take on ability, and he's so good at looking for that assist, so he can definitely help in the Barcelona first team whenever necessary. And the fact that he has the flexibility to play as a center forward, very similar to like Jugla, and also play as a left winger, very similar to someone like Ansu Fati or even Neymar Jr. in terms of style, is going to be again very appreciated by Xavi Hernandez, and hopefully he gets the opportunity. So that will be wrapping up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.